just wanted to take a minute to document where I am on the rebuild of my Bass Tracker Deep V16. Just got the inside cleaned out. Figured I'd show some pictures. Of course, it was the hottest day of the year and looked like we had a 10% chance of rain today, but because of the heat, we have this coming in. So I expect to get rained on thanks to the Windy app. Took a look at that probably in the next 5 or 10 minutes. So I'll get this done quickly. Okay, here we are in the bow of the boat. You can see there's a lot of wear here. We used to have a trolling motor up front, took that off. That was one of those old pedal mounted ones that didn't work so well. I think it was like a 13 or 16 pound thrust. Really low, really weak. The plug was right here, and that was always in the way. You're constantly kicking it, and if you had kids in the boat, they'd stand on it or something like that, and it was just not good. I pulled the cup holders, but this whole thing, you can see the screws are starting to come out. They're rusting. A lot of wear on the paint here. It just looks really tired. A bunch of holes in the deck that I'd like to fix and cover up and replace the carpet. You can see there's some algae or mildew, or I don't know what it is, growing in here. Almost some moss in the edges here. So I'm going to be taking that all out. The hatch is not bad, actually. It's a little weak on the starboard side there, but you know, it's not too bad. It's not really rotten. And if I open up the old battery compartment for the trolling motor, you know, it's just dirty, dusty, but it wasn't bad. Moving back, the stereo speakers, port and starboard, that never really worked that great. I got some rod holders there. I'm going to redo those. You can see the same things happening to the carpet here. It's dirty. There's a lot of algae in the corners, just where it doesn't dry out. There is a soft spot. I'm just noticing as I'm standing right here. This whole part of the deck is moving. This compartment is missing the latch. It broke off. That's inside there along with the cup holders. I took them out and tossed them in there. Just some surface rust in there on the carpet. No problems, but I'm going to take it all out, I think, and redo it. Moving back to the main seatings locations. The decking is soft and spongy everywhere here, so this is all got to go. In fact, right here there's a large hole. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. It's pretty bad. Instrument clusters, got the old flashers. Never really understood it, never really used it, so I'm going to take that out. The speedometer works, the RPM work, fuel gauge works, voltage works. So I'm going to clean this all up, maybe replace gauges. I don't know, we'll see. I was the second owner of this boat. The first owner gave it to me. It had the stereo and everything. I had it for probably 15 years, then I gave it to a family member. They took out the radio. I don't know what happened to it. Not that it was worth anything, really, so that's going to go. All the switches, they work, but you can see it's old. I busted my knee on this one time when up in Canada I hit a submerged rock that I didn't see, and my knee went through that. I'm just going to clean this all up and get rid of some of this, maybe rebuild some of it, make it out of marine plywood or something like that. The flooring, again, just age. It's 30 years old, this boat. You can see the motor controllers. The Yamaha engine control there is new or original to the Yamaha engine that I put on, I think, in 2002, when this boat was 12 years old, I think. I had an old Evinrude. So I've got a Yamaha 50 on it. It moves along real nice. It's a two-stroke. Don't hate me for that, but I really like it. The decking back here, let me move this container, as you can see, is shot. I mean, everywhere I look, yeah, it's rotted, and just this plywood's done. So it's gonna go. I'm going to replace all the decking back here. The big problem, though, is the transom. You can see this is where the engine mounts. This is the main structural member of the boat, really. And if I show you this, I can push it in. I can squeeze a lot of this transom. It's very soft. I drilled out a couple rivets, and lo and behold, the transom is now turning to Let's see if I can pull some out. Mulch, compost. So I'm gonna pull the engine, pull the transom off. Team Reel in the Blues, another YouTube channel, had some really good suggestions. He had done his on a 17.5-foot deep V, and I really like the way that came out. So I'm going to use him as my guide in this process. He really did a nice job on his boat, and because of his work, I'm really inspired to do this. I think this is within my abilities. I'm not going to weld anything, but I will be doing rivets, obviously on the transom. There's a whole bunch of rivets back there, and you know, stainless steel screws throughout. Just in case you're wondering, that's only water. It just tastes better and cooler out of a cobalt blue glass bottle. So that's what that is. Arctic Fox Run Vineyards, not sponsoring the video, but it was a really tasty wine. I really enjoyed that, but I really like drinking water out of this bottle. So other than that, well, as you can see, the storm's about to kick off here. Wind's going crazy. I think I will wrap this up. See you in the next step.